His statement doesn't carry any weight. He's a very good guy. I like him, but that statement doesn't carry weight.
A straight dismissal by U.S. President Donald Trump of an announcement by French President Emmanuel Macron. On Thursday, Macron said France intends to recognize a Palestinian state in September at the United Nations General Assembly. It would be the first major Western power to do so. Israel immediately rejected the idea. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu writing on social media that the move, quote, rewards terror. But one analyst says France's decision could create space for other countries to follow suit.
I don't think as such what Macron says will put immense pressure, but it might actually create a momentum. I think our eyes should be on the UK and possibly Canada.
Officials with both countries say there are immediate needs in Gaza that must be addressed first.
We need the ceasefire. We are calling for a ceasefire. And then, of course, we will do everything we can from a position of a supporter for the region to get the circumstances where there's negotiations for the long-term statehood in Palestine.
To ensure that humanitarian aid flows, to ensure that the hostages are released, and to ensure that Hamas lays down its weapons so that Israelis and Palestinians can live in peace and security side by side. That's Canada's position.
Anand will be among about 40 foreign ministers meeting in New York next week to discuss the two-state issue. Meanwhile, the humanitarian situation in the Gaza Strip continues to deteriorate.
Unfortunately, what we are seeing in Gaza right now is children and adults dying from malnutrition and hunger. This is just a symptom of the lack of aid and humanitarian supplies and basic supplies in general.
UNICEF says it is running out of specialized food to treat malnourished children, having only enough to last until mid-August. In the first 2 weeks of July alone, the charity says it treated 5,000 children facing acute malnutrition. It is calling for a ceasefire, but even without, it says unrestricted movement of aid into the Strip is desperately needed. As for ceasefire negotiations, they appear to be taking a wrong turn. Trump telling reporters today that Hamas did not want to make a deal, and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel is now considering, quote, alternative options. For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.